Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of February 18th through the 25th. And we've got some action this week. This Friday, February 23rd, we'll have DevStream 177 at 2 p.m. That'll be on Warframe's channel. And for all of you that are there for that, you'll be able to get yourself an Archon shard. Also this week, on Tuesday, February 20th, Warframe on iOS. So all of you that have been looking to play this on mobile, you guys will be able to do that. And it says here that there is a starter pack, and the starter pack weapon pack or whatever includes the Aeolok rifle, maxed rank. That's going to be helpful, and a Serration mod, maxed rank. Remember, this is a starter pack for a brand new player. This is a big deal. Any of you that are, I don't know how much this starter pack's gonna actually cost in real life money, but if it's like $5, yeah. If it's maybe $10, yeah, it's probably $5. Usually we've yelled at them enough times that, you know, like, hey, the starter pack usually the platinum should be like making sense for the amount of money that we're paying for the pack. So I'm hoping this is like a $5 thing, but even if it's a $10 thing, I guess if you got it, why not? This Serration mod alone, you're going to want to throw this on every single primary weapon that you possibly can as you continue to play through the game, especially in the earlier stages in the beginning of the game. So yeah, I'm actually great. I'm like wide-eyed about this for newer players. So any of you that do get this Serration mod, huge, absolutely huge. Throw this on everything. This will be a massive help as you, fight your way through the star chart. Warframe is also going to be at PAX East 2024. This is join us in Boston for a special in-person Warframe event. Although updated, tickets are sold out, officially sold out. So that sucks to anybody that wasn't like on top of this. The good news to this though is that they are going to tell us about, or this will be for DevStream 178. So we also know that DevStream 178 is happening on March 22nd. So today we're finding out the next two dev streams. We know when they're going to be. I'm hoping that the next big March update will be out already, but they may also wind up telling us on this dev stream when it's going to drop. It's expected in March, and we're already on the 22nd by this time, so hopefully it will have already happened by this point and they'll just be like promoting it. I would kind of expect it within the week, so either a week before or a week after this particular date in March. But hey, how amazing would it be if they actually dropped it in the beginning of March? And we currently have no more 14 extra Warframes in Prime Resurgence. Let's sit back and watch as the prices slowly increase. Currently, we have Banshee and Mirage Prime available in Prime Resurgence. So if you still need these Warframes, go ahead and get some Aya together. You can purchase their relics in-game for free with Aya and start grinding them out in hopes that you get yourself a Banshee or a Mirage Prime, which are super worth it. And I also want to throw a reminder in here that you can still do Star Days until the end of this month, and you could still go into the in-game market and grab yourself Lunar New Year items until the end of this month. So make sure you get your free Glyph, make sure you get your free color palette. Those, again, are going to be found in the in-game market. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling Warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. If you have never missed a call mission before, call this week is at the Veil Factory, and he's got Deathless, Break Normer Veils, Find K-Drive Things, Get Chipper's Tools, Smash Pazul Axums, and Stun Deacons. Chipper this week has himself an Azure Archon Shard, which means the Archon probably also has an Azure Archon Shard. Which it does, and it's going to be Archon Boreal, my favorite Archon, easiest. Exterminate, Defense, and the Showdown. For Steel Path, we have Survival, Sabotage, Mobile Defense, Exterminate, and Mobile Defense. The Star Days has 10 days, 15 hours left. Thermia Fractures are here with 3 days and 16 hours left. The alerts are a reminder for the Ayatan Treasure Hunt. As far as invasions goes, nothing super duper that matters. We have a Spy, a Rescue, and an Assassination for the Sortie. And if we check out Nora, we have the normal weekly, permanent weeklies, kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, and kill 30 Eximuses. And then we have unlock 10 relics, defeat the Aura Worm in Steel Path, which I just did like 40 minutes ago. Complete Sortie, activate 3 Requiem obelisks on Deimos. Complete a game of Komi in Deviri. Complete a mission with only a secondary weapon equipped, and kill 150 enemies with Toxin. Nora's credit offerings this week, put it on default here, we're gonna notice that she's got Rifle Scavenger, Energy Siphon, Sniper Scavenger, and Rifle Amp. The Energy Siphon will sell for platinum pretty easily, so grab that with your extra credits if you have them and you want to make some extra plat. You could also grab some Rifle Amp. I think they'd probably sell a little bit better than Scavenger. But moving on, we also have Directed Convergence for the Supra, Ambush Optics for the Rubico, Double Tap for the Latron, and Singularity for Nyx. And if we take a look at the Deviri Steel Path circuit, we have the Bow, the Latron, the Furus, the Furax, and the Strun. And for those of you that already completed a lot of those, you can get instead a Rifle Riven, Pistol Riven, Melee, and Kuva times 20,000. Which is super awesome. I'm gonna grab myself a Furix and a Furax to finish up getting every one of those I possibly can. And if we go to the normal circuit, we have Gara, Korra, and Revenant. And Akrithis this week today she has a Magus Aggress. She also for this week has an Exilus Weapon Adapter for 20 Pathos Clamps, a Shotgun Riven Mod for 15 Pathos Clamps, a Forma Blueprint for 10 Pathos Clamps, a Primary Arcane Adapter for 25 Pathos Clamps, and everything else is what she usually has. Our comedian Yanta, a reminder to stop by her, grab your 35,000 Kuva with your 5 Void Plume Pinions. Teshin and the Steel Path Honors, he has this week, grab yourself a Veiled Riven Cypher, and he has a Kit Gun Riven mod, which I'm going to skip on, because why would I want to do that? We check out everybody's favorite boob bringing the anal lube, we're going to see that he has a Tenant Ferox 55% impact. Yes, that is a definitely grab that. He's got a Magnetic 35% Grigori, you could skip that. Olivia with Toxin 41%, you could skip that. An Exec with Electricity 36%, you could skip that. And an Agendis 42% Magnetic, you can skip that. So the Ferox is the thing you would want this week with your Hollow Keys. If we check out Paladino, reminder to grab your Riven mod for 10 Riven Slivers. And then grab your second Riven mod for another 10 Riven Slivers. And you can get 35,000 Kuva for 10 Riven Slivers and 150,000 credits for just 5 Riven Slivers. Invigorations are going to be different for everyone, but we have, or I have this week, a Neja with plus 250% melee damage, plus 25% heal rate, a Loki with plus 200% secondary critical chance, plus 75% parkour velocity, and a Nidus with plus 100% ability range and 5 reset jumps. And if you weren't aware, we are still doing the free stuff you guys can get just by watching my Twitch streams. Come by, type in the Twitch chat !free, and the second link will explain how it works, as it is titled How It Works. And last week on Patreon, I posted a video that was basically for new players to the game. How do you start making platinum when you're brand new to the game? Like what I would do if I started over again from scratch. So I kind of ran that down in last week's video. This video that I posted today is about, well, what do you do if you're end game and you already have all this stuff, but you've never really gotten into trade chat? Because surprising to a lot of people, I hear a lot of people tell me that they are end game and they have never really touched trade chat. So that video is now there on Patreon. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, watching the video. Last week I it was merely a suggestion that you subscribe, like, comment, and rub your nipples and stuff like that. But this week, you should give yourself a little tug. I'm not going to say where. Some of you already know what I'm talking about, and others of you are going to get really dirty about this. But anyway, that wraps it up. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you later.